I have my Bluetti EB55 connected full time now to my solar panel, 200 watt Renogy solar panel. I run the cord through my battery compartment, but over the battery cable for that. And I've got a 100 watt panel set up to maintain the charge on the trailer battery. Controller's working pretty well. I just set it out. It's got batteries charging up. It'll be fully charged probably in an hour and then maintained through the controller. The 200 watt Renogy panel I have charging the Bluetti through that controller to the battery on the Bluetti. It's disconnected. I've got it looped together so they don't get moisture in the cables, but it's not showing any solar because the controller is not being taxed. The cables go directly to the connector, the connector on the charger on the solar panel. Yeah, so try to utilize the sun. Desert's got a lot of sun. Quartzsite has a lot of sun. I had this similar setup when I was out on the LTVA La Posa North, but I was hesitant to keep the controller on the Bluetti taxed all the time. But after reading and listening to feedback from different owners, the controller monitors the incoming wattage quite well, and I don't have to worry about overcharging that battery or system. I probably could be a problem if I had more solar source. The solar panel was larger than 200 watts. They they suggest not having more than 200 watts of solar panels charging the Bluetti. It might even be a little less than that. I think they supply a 120 or 30 watt panel system with several of the smaller Bluetti solar power sources. But this one should work. The fact is, with the length of resistance I have in the cables and the natural resistance caused by the structure of the solar panels and the converter unit on it, you're only getting maybe 140 watts, 150 watts max out of that panel either way to the charge controller on the Bluetti to the Bluetti battery. It's lithium iron phosphate and can handle quite a bit of power, but it's not recommended to have over 200 watts. So I'm covered on that. And the 100 watt panel is not taxed charging the I think it's just a wet regular silver nitrate battery on the what do they call it? Well, it shows up as wet on the controller feedback system. But yeah, batteries and power in the desert. Got myself resituated in a different spot. It's amazing how much more room I have. Still have to figure out how to get more shade to the front end. My awning tore apart, the fabric, so I removed all that and resettled it in position. I might go with tarps. I'll see what happens with that for the awning. Although when the wind blows up here, I got to pull all these tarps and canopies off and drop them down anyway. It gets very destructive during the windstorms out here. All right. That's so much for today's chatting about solar panels. Okay, it's November 4th here at the Tyson Wells RV Park and Market Center. Gringo's Mexican food. They're up and running, although I don't think they're open right now. This is the aisle with the grocery store, Discount Groceries, the dispensary. Only two stores open other than the two hardware stores down at the main entrance. Again, not a lot happening. We'll see what happens if a crowd's gonna show this season or not. I mean, some will probably happen for the big show and end of December and into February, but it seems real dead this year. And so Beer Bellies is going. They probably stay open until about 5, maybe 6, until the sun goes down. Pretty cool music, a little beer and camaraderie. Cool RV parking, huh? Quads and motorcycles. The ice cream guy's here. All right then, November 4th. So I had an interesting beginning of November. A few things to do to my trailer, getting relocated over to a different spot in the trailer park. And hooking up solar power to my Fluiddy EV55 power source. And I put up Christmas lights and some other stuff, so I've been busy. So I'll give a few more minutes left to the video to promote my middle grade short stories. One for the Christmas season coming up, which I think would be a great gift to any young reader and people interested in humorous science fiction. But Mr. Sandy Butt's Artificially Intelligent Christmas is right in there for a short read and a good holiday, a good Christmas spirit story, middle grade reading and up. And then I have my little bit larger, almost a novella, The Flash and the Thunder, middle grade reading and up, urban fantasy tale. A boy confronted by evil in his neighborhood. It's got a lot of memories from my childhood growing up in Boulder, Colorado. Different, actually a truly weird neighbor that was into blowing things up. The family ended up going to jail, but this is my fantasized version of that tale, The Flash and the Thunder. Get a chance, get on over to Amazon Books, check out Mr. Sandy Butt's Artificially Intelligent Christmas and The Flash and the Thunder by author W.C. Quick. It's available in print, gifting. It's in Kindle ebook and Kindle Unlimited. Thank you. You guys have a great holiday season and God bless you.